It's good to be back on your number one show, the Fantastics podcast. I would have asked how the weekend is with Sabubu, but he does not like that question. And I know he would have asked me back, how was the weekend? And I wouldn't like that question because for some, it was a joyful weekend. For some, it was a sorrowful one. I remember the man making sense with every sentence. Brands is my name. And I hang in the studio as always with the octopus of worldwide, the one and only Sabubu Elkun.
In fact, I will ask myself, Sabubu, how was the weekend? The weekend was fine. To our fans out there, I know the weekend went well. Investors are crying, but it's part of the game. We saw the Premiership kick into full swing with the North London. I'm sorry, with the Merseyside derby.
Yeah.
And I don't know if people are jealous of Liverpool. Let me just be honest. They said Liverpool was leading the match by 2-1, and they gave them 3 minutes
Minutes added time.
But if Liverpool were trailing
Or we're chasing a
or
win
chasing the
or
game,
chasing points,
they said
they will give them 7 minutes.
points. But they are top of the Premiership. They are the premier team in England now. It is all about catch me if you can.
Yeah.
Then we had a hullabaloo at Old Trafford, where a certain team went into a match and they started pressing their neck from the first minute. And the great Sanchez
Decided to save the day for Manchester United.
Now, this is the first time I hear a coach say he should have just allowed them score. So we know we are still on level terms as regards
I would
players.
rather concede a goal
Yes. So
after 5 minutes than lose a man.
and he made the game so difficult. But friends, we
Yeah.
saw a coach panic in the full glare of world football.
Sabubu, let me start from Merseyside derby. Another statement performance from Liverpool.
Okay.
Another, display of their champions mentality.
But I was impressed with Everton in the second half.
I told you guys last time on the show that it was going to be closer. Now, small thing remain. I for be octopus too. In fact, I predicted a draw. If to say that Jack Grealish shot, when would the year say the shot don't reach mass now? You never still come down. If he kept it down, who knows? Maybe there would have been a sharing of the spoils. But
Sure.
It was an impressive performance. And Moyes is doing good work on the other side of Merseyside. So hopefully there would, things will look up for them. And then onto the Chelsea match at the Vex.
You don't need to be upset about the Chelsea match. It was a match that had its own intrigues. Sanchez making that error. To me, I feel it was more of indecision. Initially.
But how does indecision look like you are spreading your legs? You want to look like a scarecrow in a rice farm.
Okay.
Is that how indecision looks?
Okay, now you're talking about Sanchez spreading his leg like, you understand? Now, look at what Casemiro did in that same match.
Now, Sabubu, I like the word you use when you were introducing the Chelsea versus Man U fixture. You said we saw a coach panic. I have been, saying a few things about Chelsea. I happen to be a Chelsea fan. So when I speak about Chelsea, I speak as an analyst, but also as a catalyst. Now, why am I saying that? You look at Maresca, you look at the way he managed that game after the red card. Now, the red card was a pretty brainless moment from Sanchez. At the highest level, those kind of mistakes are inexcusable. Concede the goal. It's 5 minutes against a poor Manchester United side that has been conceding against anybody concedable.
You are pressing their neck already.
I'm not.
We have not even started analyzing.
No. They pressed our neck.
No, when you say,
let me wait.
Quote, a poor.
Yes, they have been poor for like ever. So when you consider, you can concede a goal against them. It's no problem. 5 minutes. You have a long match ahead. But putting your teammates down, now the kind of thing where make them pursue Nicholas Jackson.
Okay, fine. That being said, the substitutions.
This one just goes to show Maresca is an inexperienced coach.
But he has won you trophies.
Wait, oh, why they use why they use accent? He say, yes, what you trophies. Sabubu, I don't like your tone. I don't like your
No,
tone. But no problem.
Chelsea are
Go
worldwide
champion.
championship winners.
The only place where Chelsea has not won championship is on Mars, and it's because they have not started playing there. But no problem. Banter well received. Now, like I said, Maresca is into his third season as a first team manager, one of which was spent in the championship with a Leicester City.
And he won the league.
Of course, he won the league. I ain't arguing, he won the league. What I'm saying is, when push comes to shove, he's still an inexperienced manager, and inexperienced at the top level. The reaction to the Sanchez red card gave impetus, motivation, momentum to Manchester United. Now, your goalkeeper get red card. It's normal. You have to substitute another goalkeeper unless you are Mourinho. Then you can send your Terry to the goalpost. But of course, he's not Mourinho. So now it's okay to take off an Esteval, who is a teenager, new to the league, who is not that physically, he's not fully up to pace with the league. But taking off a Pedro Neto, somebody who could provide you an outlet, Sabubu, you have reason now.
That is why he's called Sunshine Morocco.
The match pain me. If it's anybody else, I'll be okay. But Manchester United.
Okay, now when Man U got that red card, did you believe that there would have been a comeback?
Now, I know there's no evidence, so I will explain tire. But when Maresca was busy with these subs, we didn't know about Cole Palmer being injured at the time. But when he was doing those subs, I was busy screaming to anybody who cared to listen, why you dey panic? Why? Why are you panicking? Now, I said Manchester United is a poor side. And I'm not saying it because I want to sub them.
Okay.
The data backs it up. They are playing even against Chelsea with one man down. They were still a poor side. Why? Because you can't maintain your discipline, maintain your shape. Somebody still got sent off to put the match in jeopardy. So that's why I was saying you don't need to panic. At least you are bringing on a goalkeeper. You tell your team, can you shore up the defense and not concede for at least 10 minutes or 15 minutes? You observe the game. You just pulled out everybody. You are telling Manchester United that nobody fears, that you are afraid of them.
Right now, the match has been won and lost. What do you expect going forward? Because Chelsea are going to be playing another team that they do not like playing over the weekend. And that same team, we saw what they did to Spurs. Yes, Spurs they were lucky in that game. It was an own goal that allowed the match end in a draw. And I fear for Graham Potter because his team just keeps losing every week. So it's just count down to when.
Like we said, it's a matter of when. For
Yes.
Potter, it's a matter of when. It's looking like he's going to get sacked.
So what do you expect for Chelsea going forward?
US Abubu, they ask me, you be like you get planned.
No, there's no plan.
No, but I get.
Because it was the talking point of football over the weekend until another match that we'll come to took over that discussion.
Eclipsed it, yeah. So, I have said over time that Chelsea are going to rue their inability to make defensive signings in the summer. I was shouting about not getting Bastoni over the line and stuff like that. And I know Chelsea fans, most of them, when we have these conversations, they are always ready to press my neck. I told them, see, guys, Chelsea's first choice centre-backs are not even as good as Arsenal's second choice centre-backs. It is that bad. So Chelsea will have to endure some beatings. Some of these things will happen, especially against teams that get to venture out.
Now, I know this is Tosin's first full battlefield in his career because the Premiership is a battlefield. He's likely the man that will anchor that defense until January, where reinforcement.
I'm sorry for Chelsea. If Tosin is the person,
then what about the guy
going to anchor
the guy
that defense?
Injured? How long is he out? Is he an ACL?
Kobe is an ACL, so he's likely out to be the season probably.
This same time next season.
We can't.
So that means they will prepare for his preseason.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to Sunday matches. let's talk about one team in just 30 seconds. Aston Villa have not won a match in the Premiership.
Unai Emery came into that Villa side a couple of years ago. They were on the down,
30
on the
seconds.
out.
I know where you're going
Yeah,
to.
so but it's all right. These things happen. Sometimes you are just you do your best and you can't seem to know where the problem is coming from. Unfortunately, in the Premier League, you pay with your job.
Sure, yes.
You pay with your job. And just as we are saying, Graham Potter is, although they are not losing, they are just not winning. And that's not good enough for Aston Villa.
Then, and that thing again is this team is going to be stretched with their participation in the Europa League, which is a very daunting
Yes,
tournament.
you have to travel to
Azerbaijan,
the ends of the earth.
Uzbekistan.
Yeah. So like I said, they better start picking up results or he'll just dust his CV.
Then there was a small matter of Arsenal versus City.
That you call a small matter?
Yes, at the Emirates. Why did I say so? The match started and all the bragado by Arsenal, possession-wise and all. And Arteta didn't get Guardiola's game plan from the beginning. And for the first 35 minutes, it worked for
Pep.
Because you see that goal Haaland scored. You know, the two Arsenal defenders, Gabriel and Saliba, they play in synergy. So they play for each other. And it was Saliba's indecision in that middle of the midfield caused why Haaland moved and Gabriel was 2 seconds slow to catch up. Gabriel is fast. But you know, when two cars that have the same speed are on track and one moves 2 seconds before the other one, it's difficult.
Yeah.
And that was what happened in that goal. And Arteta suddenly went defensive, which we've not seen in forever.
Talking about defensive, it wasn't just Arteta that went defensive.
Sorry,
Guardiola
went defensive.
So now, for all the talk about total football and being a master of the game, reinventing football, we saw a Guardiola that we had not seen before. I don't know. I don't know where this desperation.
We saw a new model.
I don't know where this desperation is coming from.
Model Guardiola.
But it just goes to show how tough the league is. That even the best manager in history is trying so hard to hold on to 2 points or 3 points, whichever it was, because it was still possible that Arsenal could have taken 3 points from that fixture, even though there was not much time left.
And it was still possible that City should have scored.
No, that's true. That's true. So that's what I'm saying. But it just showed that he had given up on that fixture or on adding more goals by taking off Haaland and then bringing on a defender trying to pack the bus. So even Guardiola said they drive BRT. No problem. We move. Guys, we'll go for a short break. When we come back, we'll go discuss why two friends go snap picture. Other people go diverse. Don't go anywhere.
Before we start our talk, we just want to tell you thank you for supporting us. It has not really been an easy journey. But for those people that have been watching, subscribing, and cursing us and praising us, we tell you thank you.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate you.
Yes. Even my village people say thank you very much for watching. Even though even why they use watch. Any way they use watch, as far as you are watching. Thank you very much.
Now, we have the first midweek matches of the Spanish La Liga season. And Real Madrid, not Atletico.
That's the real Madrid.
The real Madrid.
Yes, that's real. But now them be the real one.
They have 5 out of 5. Impressive.
Yeah, sometimes you look at a team, they are not really playing at top level, but they are getting results, which is the most important thing in football.
So we have midweek matches and we'll take some selected fixtures. The surprise team of 2 seasons ago has drifted away, Girona. They are collecting left, right, and center.
When they collect their players, why they no go collect?
So the Athletic Club will play Girona at home at San Memes, right? Is that what they call that their stadium?
Yes, San Memes.
And we all know we know what will happen.
They go mama there.
Good. Real Madrid will play Levante. I think Madrid now knows how to beat all these small teams. They used to give them problem before.
Well, until they beat this one, you know, you might ride your luck
Yes.
until you run out of it. I think Madrid are still riding their luck. They have a wonderful attack. They have players that are capable of match-winning moments,
Yeah.
and they are depending a lot on that.
Okay.
But you might meet a stubborn team that is able to go and meet that your makeshift defense and shift your goalkeeper. But I'll still back Madrid to go with full 3 points.
Now we have the Carabao Cup where the big boys come into
This round.
this round.
Yeah.
Sorry, United played a round before this because of their league position.
So they are not big boys. Well, and where did they qualify?
I'll make a call to Green Street and ask them.
Oh, to Grimsby. Okay, no problem. Thank
So
you.
Brighton are away to Barnsley. We wish them all the best. Fulham hosts Cambridge United. Lincoln City versus Chelsea.
The only thing I can say to Lincoln City is a pity, because people will never even see win for some time now. They go all use una shake body. Good luck to Chelsea. At least Sanchez no go dey for that match, so excuse no dey.
Then we have Wolves versus Everton.
That's a Premier League fixture.
Yeah, two teams that might just want to get this match off, and
I think I'll back Everton to get
the match
point.
is being played at Molineux.
If they like, make them play am for anywhere new.
Then we have Liverpool versus Southampton.
Sorry, Southampton. Things are about to go south for you.
Then on Wednesday, the return of the Europa League. Yes, so
I think Man U will be playing the Europa League.
they are not playing anywhere.
Man U fans know they leave the rest since. So any opportunity to
Man U are not in Europe. They've been knocked out of the League Cup. So they have just 2 trophies to contend for this season. The Premier League and the FA Cup.
you get mind, say that they contend for 2 trophies.
They are.
No problem. We shall see.
They are.
2 trophies. Maybe na the beer. Now they call 2 trophy beer.
So a selected fixture that concerns a lot of people is Real Betis versus Nottingham Forest.
That's a top fixture.
Sure, yes. So
Now, if Nuno were still at the helm, I'll
Okay.
back Nottingham Forest. But now, I'll just say both teams to score.
okay. Then for the Spanish midweek matches, we have Athletic Madrid versus Real Vallecano.
I think a win and some goals for Atletico Madrid.
Then for the EFL Cup, Man City will take on Huddersfield Town. Newcastle will take Bradford City. Tottenham Hotspur will take Doncaster Rovers. Then Arsenal will play Port Vale.
All those ones now, you could just put with over 3.5. You understand? If you know, you know.
Then we'll go to the weekend fixtures. Now, this is a banana peel or skin. They have how you put it in English is left
The
to you.
skin is the peel
But
and
it's
the peel
banana.
is the skin.
That if your leg touch, you fall. And it is lunchtime kickoff where everybody's sitting down watching how you're going to mess up. Brentford versus Manchester United.
Man U. Mind you, I don't hate Man U. But, I've been telling, when I tell people that Man U is a poor team, you go to say they don't get money. Actually, now they get money pass. But in that fixture against Brentford, you might get to see the reality check.
Yeah.
Since, they showed some fight for their manager, but that's not going to paper the cracks.
Yeah, the biggest problem United is going to have in that match is Brentford are good runners. They will run you down. They did it to Chelsea.
And Man, you don't have legs.
They
You don't have legs.
Well, Cunha will be back, but Cunha cannot do everything.
If they like, make Cunha go Adam Buemo and Sesko. How the team go take go? Now how it go take go? And I'm telling you, Manchester United are going to get a run for their money. But this will also be a fixture where we get to see their mentality. Do they build on that morale boosting win against Chelsea?
The match is going to
if
be
they can,
the match is going to
if
be
they
very
can,
tough.
then we can see
But the match is going to be
Amorim
very, very
take
tough.
off. Of course, it will be. Me, I'm not backing United to win. I don't think they can.
I'm looking
take
at both
3
sides to
points.
score.
I'm looking at a Brentford win or draw.
Chelsea, Brighton.
Chelsea,
Stamford
Brighton. Another banana skin fixture because Brighton have found so much joy against Chelsea.
Brighton has found so much joy against
The top six. Yeah, the top guys.
They
yeah,
drain them out.
they kind of know how to play them. But I think at Stamford Bridge, I'll back Chelsea with a win.
Another
win
match,
with both teams to
another
score.
match that if Liverpool are not careful, they might have problems. Crystal Palace, Liverpool.
I'm still looking at a Liverpool win, a Liverpool straight win,
Easy match.
because it's not an easy match. There is no easy match
No,
in the
no. I
Premiership.
ask,
Actually,
is it going to be an easy match?
no, it can't be, and it can never
That
be
means
an
they will
easy
fight for the
match.
3
They'll
points.
have to fight for it, but they have shown that they are always up for a gritty 3 points.
Another match I want to talk about in England before we go to Spain is City Burnley. See why my voice low.
City go carry Burnley goalkeeper, come keep am for bench. Burnley, I wish you good luck.
Then we have the first Madrid derby of the season at the Wanda
Metropolitano, El Madrico.
Atletico versus Real Madrid.
Now, we were talking about Madrid facing a stern test, and they are coming up, or they will be coming up against an Atletico team that is built on the gospel according to solidity in the back. First and foremost, they might not be able to score,
Okay.
but they always like to be impregnable. So Madrid are going to tell us how ready.
How good they are.
Yes, how ready they are for the La Liga battle with Barcelona, because no be to win your first 5 games.
That's
The
true, you're
league
right.
is a marathon and
Sure.
it's not a sprint. So beating your biggest rivals, the best teams, the strongest sides, will also tell us how ready you
Something
are.
tells me Atletico might win that match.
I kind of feel so too, because to be honest,
They need that match to really
Madrid are not convincing.
They need
first
they need that match to really kickstart their
their
season.
season. So the Madrid derby is one that always brings out the best performances from Atletico, but most times the quality is just not there. So like I said, we are going to see a top fixture, big game, and I will go with both teams to score. But I still kind of feel Madrid can just do one or two things and get the points.
I put it to you.
Yes,
With Aston Villa win their first match against Fulham.
they can, but will you there? I don't know.
That's why I asked you.
They can, but will you there? Because Aston Villa is a team that you can beat anybody on a good day, but
Okay.
they are just not beating anybody. So it's not yet a good day.
Well, on behalf of the investors, Aston Villa straight win.
I tell you,
Then-
it's going to be a good day.
Then Newcastle Arsenal.
Arsenal can't seem to get a break from the toughest fixtures
I'm
for
telling
now.
you.
But it's a good thing.
And it's an away match, so it counts for them towards the end of
Yeah.
the season.
So it's a good thing. Why do I say it's a good thing? Because getting your business with the top sides
Almost
out of the
immediately.
way immediately, it gives you a clearer picture of where you are when January comes around, because you have taken care of some of these teams. You know the level you are playing
And
at.
majority of the matches they've played against the big teams are away from home.
Yeah. So it's a really impressive run so far from them. I know they have not won. They haven't gotten that win against a top side that they would have desired, but the performance is there. The encouragement, performance-wise, is there. So I think they are going to they'll finally get a win against Newcastle.
Another banana skin match. Barcelona versus Real Sociedad.
But man, Barcelona, our backer, win or draw.
Then the Battle of Italy. AC Milan Napoli. San Siro.
AC Milan have been picking up points lately.
Sure.
So, but I'll still back Napoli, win or draw.
Okay, so now let's talk about you had something for us for the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. By the time this show airs, we'll actually have a new Ballon d'Or winner to relieve the former. But
There are two front runners.
yeah, Lamine Yamal and Ousmane Dembélé. Even though I don't feel Lamine Yamal should be a front runner, I don't know what
Same
you think
here.
about that.
No,
because even in the Barcelona team, I know Lamine gave us exciting moments of football, but you can look at Rafinha and you say,
and Lewandowski last season, they were the ones producing
no,
for the
no,
team.
no. Aside from Lewandowski, let's leave Lewandowski. He got the goals, but somebody had to serve him on a plate. We are talking about a 50-plus goal contribution player who was putting in shifts at left wing, in midfield, and anywhere the coach demanded of him in Rafinha. And suddenly, an 18-year-old is getting talked about as a front runner for the Ballon d'Or.
Well, for me, my own honest opinion is uh, Dembele deserves it based on what he has done in the past 8 to 12 months
And what his team has done,
and what
inarguably.
yes
Because even for PSG, you could also call the likes of Ashraf Hakimi and Vitinha as players that were just as important as Dembele. But the man that gets the goals gets the accolades most times, and we will be expecting France football will also recognize him as the best player in the world. I was talking about us, touchlighting on two friends snapping picture and people vexing. In football,
that
the,
Ganacho and
yeah, and Amad Diallo.
Amad Diallo.
So I don't know. Has football become so toxic that two friends cannot, take pictures after leaving their all on the pitch?
Football is toxic presently. Football is political presently. Football is emotional presently. Football is filled with a lot of empty-headed people that when they speak, they don't think and they want to be heard by force. So it's not left for who has sense to be where to be at the right place at the right time, speak at the right time, and don't make yourself look like a fool.
When you do
Social
speak.
media is a global village, a small world. You make one tweet here and 1 million people are already seeing it.
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful. And remember, social media never
Forget.
forgets.
Yeah. Now, we also have to not forget that these players are first and foremost
Human beings.
humans. They are humans, and humans have relationships. Humans have, down moments. Their mental health is also something we have to watch out for. So I beg, make una leave Amad Diallo alone. He snap with him guy.
And
Because una dey vex for Garnacho, no suppose
see,
concern am.
and another thing I'm going to add to what Trent is saying is be careful how you take your club loyalty, the level you take it to. Or else you just keep gathering enemies, and the guys that do the job on the pitch
They
are
are getting
having
paid
fun.
and eating dinner together in London behind your
Remember,
back.
if there's one thing I want to tell anybody that cares to listen, as much as there was a lot of animosity between Sir Alex Ferguson and Wenger, they always had a bottle of wine
After the game.
Thank you.
Dey there. Now, in fact, there's this video that we saw online about Manchester United and Chelsea fans fighting in viewing center.
Just leave those people.
I just if I catch you,
Renz,
if you dey among,
Renz,
make I catch you first.
Before we go,
Yeah.
in less than 30 minutes, Guardiola's display and Arteta's mistake and Maresca's panic
Maresca's leg
and
quick.
Amorim's naivety.
Yeah.
What do you say to these four things I've said in one word for each of them?
There's always room for improvement.
Sure.
So I'm going to tell Maresca, get your act together. Guardiola Guardiola does not need counsel from me. I mean, I can counsel Maresca because he's just an upcoming artist. But there's nothing I can say to Guardiola. Guardiola is in a place where he's just trying to,
in quote management.
No, he's in a place where things are not working and he's trying to figure out why. So he's a genius coach, and I know he'll figure it out. Arteta needs a trophy badly, and
he needs to get his selection right.
And I believe this is the year he gets it. Unfortunately, there are still going to be results that don't agree with you along the way. I pray in the big moments he just gets his decisions spot on.
What about Amorim?
And then for Amorim, the stubborn man, the man that the Pope can never make to change. I hope the tides change for him, because if not, they go change him. They hard for football. They go change him for you.
And for my fellow investors, I keep saying this. Invest wisely. Till we meet next week.
All right, guys. Take care.